What is up, everybody? MurrayNJ08 is here with another channel update, a very, very huge, important channel update, one of the most important of the year. I am now back in New Jersey from Florida. We had a great time. Hope you guys checked out my previous channel updates, as I did a kind of a travel vlog style update where I walked around on the trails in Florida and gave you guys some information on the channel. I am back home, back to my regular direct capture channel updates for you guys. So back to the drawing board. I'm really psyched to be back. We're going to get into some serious stuff here. I hope you enjoyed over the course of the 2 to 3 months that I've been gone, all the fresh new content that I've been putting out. There's so much coming out, and I really want to talk to you guys. This might be a long update. I'm going to try to make it, as decent length as I can, but there's a lot to discuss. Let's get right into it. So we did the unboxing of Metal Gear 5 Ground Zeroes. My brand new series that I want to talk about, my new show, my Down and Dirty reviews, is live. It started with Titanfall. You can check that out. We did some Call of Duty Ghosts direct capture playthrough that I originally broadcasted on Twitch, on my Twitch channel. We did an unboxing of some music albums. We did an unboxing of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare on the Xbox One. And we did Thief on the PlayStation 4. And then, while I was on the road, I used the YouTube scheduled uploader. And I uploaded some contrast on the PlayStation 4. Everybody said, Sean, didn't you record that a while ago? And I did, and I was saving it for downtime. So I said, you know what? I'm going to upload it while I'm on the road. So that's my contrast playthrough. That may continue. It may not. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know how many people are really interested in it. It's been out a while. But one nice thing about MurrayNJ08 is, those of you that are new to me or haven't been following me for a while, I don't really fixate on subscribers or for views. I do it for fun. It's mostly for me. It's mostly for what the people want to see. I don't always do what's trending, what's hot, what's new right out of the gate. I could do something from years ago to retro to something a month ago. We play everything here. I'm open to suggestions. I like to play what you guys want me to check out. And a lot of times games that I passed up or that I didn't get a chance to play, I go back and I play them. So it's not always release day stuff. But I have to say, it's been a pretty good year so far. I'm actually kind of impressed. We got Infamous Second Son. We got Titanfall, Plants vs. Zombies, a whole mess of indie games. It's been a decent year so far. I'm liking what's coming out. And there's so much more on the way. I know April is going to be pretty much of a downtime month. We're going to talk about that. I got some plans for that. But let's talk about what's going to be happening on MurrayNJ08. Well, this is the time of year that I go on my YouTube spring. My YouTube spring break. It's not usually for a while. It helps me regenerate my brain. It helps me think about new shows. It helps me have time to record. Gives me a fresh look on things. I get to really take your input in from Twitter. And it's a nice little break from me and helps me set up for the next few months. I do these every so many months. I take a break, and it helps me get my brain going with fresh new ideas. There's a whole mess of new shows, but when I come back, you're going to really, really want to subscribe and stay tuned because there's a lot coming. For example, my Down and Dirty review series, which is brand new, that's going to continue. I got a whole mess of games that I want to review on there when I come back from my break. Ones that I'll be actually playing over the break and ones that I've recently played. Okay, that goes from anywhere from digital indies to AAA retail titles. So there's definitely a few that I want to cover on there. Get ready for a ton of new playthroughs, gameplay. I want to check out everything that I missed while I was down in Florida. Like I said, we don't always have to do what's brand new. I'm going to go back and I'm going to record some stuff. We're going to do The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 2, The Wolf Among Us, Smoke and Mirrors. I want to check out Lightning Returns on here. We're going to do some online matches with Garden Warfare. We're going to check out some more Titanfall. I want to start doing a lot of new playthroughs of some games that you guys didn't know that I was going to do. I'm going to surprise you, unannounced. And this leads me to my next question. What other new shows are coming out other than the Down and Dirty reviews? I have a new format for questions for the goof. I am changing the name, and we're going to be doing it just like the channel update, direct capture with the face cam, where I'm going to answer your questions live, almost like in the style of a podcast. It's going to be called Q&A with MurrayNJ08, where I answer all your questions. So that's going to be the new format. That will start as soon as I come back. Okay, I'm going to accumulate a few more questions. So far, the questions have been top notch. The second thing that I want to discuss is that I have a new live podcast that I'm working out. MurrayNJ08 Live. That's right. I'm so psyched about it. It's going to be live podcast with face camera. We're going to talk about everything from gaming news. What's new in the gaming news? What are some hot topics? We're going to be talking about things that I'm looking forward to. Then we're going to have a segment where I talk about my opinions and my thoughts on things. We're going to discuss various topics. May not even be just game related. It could be maybe a little bit of everything. We're going to talk about my thoughts on what's happening in the gaming world. Anything that I think that I should bring to your attention. What's happening personally with me. Things that I'm working on for the channel, all the information, the channel information, what's going to be coming, almost kind of like a channel update. We're going to be doing a little segment where I take in your questions live. We're going to be doing a little Q&A and that. So it's MurrayNJ08 Live. It's my new podcast, and I can't wait, and I'm working on it. And I don't know if it's going to be monthly. I don't know if it's going to be weekly. But I would like to get a few of them out in the course of a month. So that will be my ongoing new series. Can't wait. So new podcast, new questions for the goof, new question format. My new Down and Dirty review series, and maybe a few more series is on the way as well. Starting with this next one that I want to get your attention, because I actually had a poll for this and you guys were answering it. And I have my results. Everybody's been asking me on Twitter, Sean, come on, what made the cut? As you know, in the past, I had an ongoing series on here of gameplay, which means I would go back to it from time to time over the course of a year or so. I didn't, those of you that follow me know that I don't do my playthroughs right away. They're not all complete. I don't try to get them knocked out in a week. A lot of them I do over a course of time, and I had an ongoing playthrough, and that was The Last of Us. So they said, Sean, are you going to be doing a game where you play it through the course of the year, like on downtime, on weekends, every so often? One that will last you for a while. And I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Not only am I going to do that, but it's not fair to the people. They'll miss out if, say, they're not interested in the game. Why not give them a variety? Why not do a continuous playthrough of a game, maybe 2 or 3 games at a time? Because don't forget, I'm not going to be playing them every week, so I could change them up. I come down to 3 games that I'm going to be doing that with. And I listed about 20 games. And this is anything from real old to brand new to retro releases to indie to anything. Anything was up for grabs. Because, on here we play everything. It's not everything that's new. So I put up a poll and people had responded. And I got to tell you, the responses were strong. So my new ongoing game that I will be playing throughout the year will be, drumroll, the MurrayNJ08 drumroll. The game that you guys picked is Dark Souls 2. That's right, Dark Souls 2 on the PlayStation 3. That will be my next ongoing game that I hope to start soon. Okay? Aside from that, on the other end of the spectrum, the next ongoing game that I will be covering on the channel will be Titanfall, which I've already have. So you'll be seeing continuous matches on that as we go to attrition mode, to death, to hardpoint domination, to capture the flag, pilot hunter. I will be revisiting that with subscribers and fans, and we will be playing that together. The third downtime game or ongoing series that I will be playing is Final Fantasy X HD. That's right. So between those 3, that should definitely give you guys something to look forward to throughout the year. And then in between then, I'll be doing my normal playthroughs of new releases and older releases during the weeks. my regular gameplay coverage, but those are games that we will be revisiting throughout the year and I will be coming back to. I just want to point this out too. It's not in the list because it's not out yet, but it is coming out. Is Mario Kart. I will be doing something called Mario Kart Saturdays and Mario Kart weekends where I play on the weekends, either co-op or solo. I will be covering it here on the channel throughout the year on the weekends. Saturdays and Sundays we are going to be doing Mario Kart. Not every Saturday and Sunday, but you know, maybe every other Saturday and Sunday. So that technically is another ongoing series. So you'll be seeing Titanfall, you'll be seeing a lot of Mario Kart. I'm going to start the playthrough of Final Fantasy X and Dark Souls 2, and then of course through the week your regular gameplay coverage as well. Don't think that we're just doing that. I'll be covering everything. Watch Dogs is coming out. I plan on covering that. Okay? I plan on covering Wolfenstein: The New Order. I plan on going back, like I said, and doing all the stuff that I would have covered if I was in Jersey, but because I was in Florida and my recording situation was a lot different and harder down there, I wasn't able to cover as much. So we will be going back and doing things like The Walking Dead, Lightning Returns, Thief on the PlayStation 4. Something to note also, I will be streaming a lot. I have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MurrayNJ08, where I stream my PS4 and my Xbox One. Even though when I'm on my YouTube break, I will still be streaming at night and sending out those tweets. So, I'm not taking a break from playing video games. It's just I'm taking a break from YouTube for a while for uploading so I can concentrate for when I come back. And I will be playing games, I will be reviewing games, and I will be testing them out on stream. So you still will be seeing that, and I hope you enjoy my new YouTube, my Twitter format where I send out these little pictures of thumbnails that pretty much lays out my day when I'm streaming and when I'm uploading to YouTube. Those will continue when I come back too, and they also will continue even when I'm away from YouTube for my stream schedule, so you guys know, hey, Sean's streaming Thief or Titanfall tonight. I got to get on. So you definitely want to check that out, especially with the next generation of systems. Twitch is now available for both systems, so I cannot wait to check it out. Today I will be checking out DC Universe Online for the first time on the PlayStation 4, and I'm kind of going back and checking out things that I missed. I want to cover Strider on the channel. I downloaded that. I want to try out, a lot of different things. Maybe some Steam games. The other thing that I want to talk about in this channel update is that I will be adopting direct capture full time. I am looking into it. Those of you that follow me on Twitter can see that I've been having serious discussions with some big YouTubers. They've been all pitching in, giving their opinions and ideas of what I should do. They're trying to lead me into the right direction. I just have to narrow it down and figure out what the best setup is going to be for me. We've been talking about capture cards. We've been talking about headsets. We've been talking about different setups. I am planning on doing direct capture so I don't have to record anymore the old-fashioned way, and everything will look nice quality. And that will be coming soon, and I am in the works of working that out. I also want to say that I've been doing a lot of subscriber art and fan art for a lot of big YouTubers out there. I've been helping them with a lot of graphics and logos, so I've been busy doing that. So I have been interacting with other YouTubers as well. One of the questions actually that's coming up on Questions for the Goof was somebody said, do you interact with other YouTubers? All the time. I learn a lot from them. I like to watch them just as much as people like to watch me. It gives me ideas, and we kind of go shoot. We talk shop at night, and we kind of go back and forth and discuss YouTube stuff that us YouTubers have to deal with, the good and the bad. But that is that. I'm glad to be back in Jersey. I am going to be going on a little break for about a week or two or so. But when I come back, please get ready to be bombarded with all new footage, gameplay, and brand new series, a live podcast. We got so much coming. Amazing unboxings, strategy guide reviews, music reviews, recent gaming pickups, recent treasures and find pickups. I'm going to be talking about how I do things on eBay when I'm down in Florida, how I go through the shops and I find all retro stuff. So much coming when I come back. It's going to be really great, and this is going to be able to give me time to record, to focus on new shows, and to think the channel out. So I'll be nice and refreshed when I come back. I can't wait for you guys to join me. I really hope you do. One more thing to note. Somebody was asking me, they said, I know it's a little bit ahead of time, but are you going to be doing your annual E3 coverage this year? I am. E3 is like Christmas for me. I look forward to it so much. What happened is that I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it this year. Now, last year, I did a review of each press conference. I did Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. I didn't know. I don't know if I did Ubisoft or EA. I don't think I did, but I talked about it. I don't know if I'm gonna wait until the end of E3 and then do my opinions and reviews and coverage of E3 all in one video, or am I gonna do it again individually after each conference? I don't know. Maybe you guys can weigh in your thoughts on that, because it is a pretty busy time of the month. Not for games, but I mean for gaming news, and I do want to cover it on here because it's important to this channel, and it's pretty much my livelihood, and it's important for me to get that coverage out there because there's some great things that are discussed at E3. I also want to say thank you for the dedication. I always like to take time to thank the subscribers. The feedback's been wonderful. I've been getting friend requests on Xbox Live and on PSN. I've been doing a lot of subscriber matches. I've been getting wonderful feedback on YouTube, on Twitter. We've been having great discussions on Google Plus. It means the world to me. I'm not a really massive YouTuber. I don't have thousands of subscribers and views. It doesn't matter to me. This is for fun. I've been doing this before these big YouTubers were even a thought in video gaming. The name says it all, MurrayNJ08. I even had a channel before that in '06. I was doing this when very few people were doing it. I've been playing video games since I was crawling in diapers, and I'm going to continue doing it no matter how successful or big I am or small I am. It means nothing, the views and all that. It's the content, it's the quality of the content, it's the interactions with the subscribers, it's the feedback, it's the fun. This is all about enjoying games. We don't worry about console wars. What system do you play on? We play on all of them, even the Atari. Okay, I cover everything on here. I love interacting with everybody. You're going to get haters, you're going to get trolls, you're going to get people that say, oh my god, what are you doing? Why are you playing this old crappy game? Why, you're not playing it right, you're not playing it right. It's shit that we have to deal with. I talk to the biggest YouTubers on earth on Twitter, and we have these discussions, and they tell me, Sean, deal with it. If you're an up-and-coming YouTuber, if you're a small-time YouTuber, if you're a huge YouTuber, you're going to be dealing with people, and people have no life. And 9 out of 10 times, if you go on these people's YouTube pages, they have 0 videos uploaded, 0 content. They have no purpose in life, and they just want to spread judgment on people that are doing this every day and that are having fun with video games. And that's what I'm doing. I'm having fun with games. I'm playing games here, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do, and that's why MurrayNJ08 is going to keep growing. Direct capture is coming on the way. Streaming has been wonderful. I'm so glad I adopted streaming. We've been having a blast on Twitch every night. Great interactions with the fans. I've been having a really good viewer base. We got some contests coming up in the future. I want to do some giveaways. We're going to be doing some interactions. Lots more games coming, lots more playthroughs. We're going to check out some demos. A lot more down and dirty reviews coming. I'm actually, during this downtime, I'm going to take my time and review a whole mess of games, and get ready for my new live podcast where we discuss all kinds of gaming news, live calls, live questions, interactions, what's hot, what's new, what's old. All that is coming. Another question before I sign off here that somebody asks is, they says, we know it's far in the distance, but every summer you play retro games. Are you going to be doing that this year? I'm going to tell you something right now. I'll be doing retro games all through the year. It's not just the summertime. We could do them tomorrow. We could do them next week. What I will say is this, though. This summer, I am planning on, along with everything else that I'm going to be doing, I plan on doing another ongoing game series through the summer. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. That's what we will be doing through June and August. And the reason is because I promised you guys last year and probably the year before, and I never did it, and I feel bad, and I owe it to the subscribers. And I tweeted about this a few weeks ago. We are going to be covering A Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and I'm going to use it for downtime in the summer because I know the summer is usually slow with releases. And then, of course, you have the fall, which is the hardcore gaming season. But during the months of summer, along with everything else I'm going to be doing, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past will be a summer playthrough throughout the summer. I'll do 1 or 2 parts, every so many days. So that is that, and that is giving back to the subscribers because they want to see me play it. And we'll definitely be checking out some other retro games too throughout the year. I do want to check out the NES remix, which is on the Wii U right now. They're actually coming out with the second one. We're going to be definitely checking that out on the channel. Yeah, we're definitely going to be checking out a lot of old games, some old PC games. I got tons here. I got tons that I've been picking up left and right. I got a lot of retro games, so we're definitely going to be covering all of them. And we're going to be going back and we're going to be playing some games that I completely missed. Or, not that I missed, but I just didn't get the chance to record for the channel. Games that I played but I never recorded. So you'll be seeing that as well. This is a huge, long channel update. I knew it was going to be, but there were a lot of things that I wanted to discuss with everybody, and I'm glad I did. So MurrayNJ08 is taking a break, but he's coming back full swing. I can't wait for you guys to experience all the great stuff I have in store for you. I hope you stay with me, and I will talk to you again soon on the next channel update. Take care.